From telling the hosts of The View to shut up.
Tell the truth.
How's your love life?
Shut up.
He's married. Didn't he just get married?
To roasting another TV host.
Because he's British, I'm into him.
Kind of.
We've got as many idiots as you. I don't have to be into everyone.
These are times Ricky Gervais destroyed talk show hosts.
Are you a germaphobe? Are you not a hugger? No touching. You're germaphobe?
No, they said keep it quick, just go and sit down.
Oh, okay, so we can touch you?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm like, wow, we just thought you were huggy.
Ricky Gervais has this way of turning talk shows completely upside down.
I feel like a strippergram.
Who's got $1?
You know, we haven't seen you really around since the Golden Globes, where
They
you
keep
were...
it a low profile.
Yeah, well, they attacked you, but they said that you were mean and rude, and you were surprised at that.
They tried a few more tactics to catch him off guard.
Let me just read one of the things they
I
thought
am being
was...
rude. I'm surprised they attacked me for it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let me read one thing they thought was mean, and we'll decide whether it was mean or not, okay? Referring to Sex and the City 2, you said, I was sure the Golden Globe would go to the team that airbrushed that poster.
He answers their questions with confidence.
Yeah.
A little sexist.
No, it's not. Why is it sexist?
Well, because you're saying that the girls are older and they need to be airbrushed.
No, I think they look great at their age.
Oh.
Why hide it?
Oh.
I don't think that you lose your sensuality or beauty because you hit 53.
He stops them before they put words in his mouth.
I'm defending my motives, not the joke. I stand by the joke. Yeah. I don't think I have anything to apologise for, but that's not the joke. I think if you're going to criticise, you've got to understand the joke before you can.
They wanted to get him to slip up.
Referring to the I Love You, Philip Morris movie, you said, two heterosexual actors pretending to be gay, so the complete opposite of some famous Scientologist then. Wink, wink.
I didn't name them. They outed people. I would never do that. I think it's terrible.
Has this ruined...
He shocked them with his response.
No,
At the end of it, you said, as the show was ending, you yelled out, "Thank you, God, for making me an atheist."
Heard of God, he does everything. So he made me an atheist, didn't he? Yeah. Also, how many people thank God when they win an award?
You can see them trying to rattle him, but they failed.
Who didn't win the award?
Exactly.
God
He hates them. God hates them.
I know you're making your point, but I don't think it was Sandra Bullock who said that. But you're making the point. I'm just trying to clear it up.
No, he thinks I said it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, but he was making
a joke.
I'm just trying to help.
It's a funny joke.
They didn't give up.
Talking funny, we just saw a clip from it, right? So we got Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Louis C.K. No women comedians on that panel?
Who would you replace?
I don't know.
No, because it was four people.
Because it's just four people.
Yeah, so who would you take off?
I wouldn't.
They didn't expect his response.
Yeah, no, exactly. They're my friends, and I chose my friends. Oh, and also, men are intimidated by funny women, so we didn't want them in the room.
Is that right?
That's a joke.
Every question they throw at him gets answered.
Jerry Lewis famously said at one point that he didn't think women were funny. Do you think women are funny?
What's the difference? That's ridiculous.
It's a different sensibility.
Statistically, less women go into stand-up from what I've seen, so there's probably less to choose from.
Right.
But yeah, there are loads of funny women. I've worked with loads of funny women.
They clash again in a political segment on The View. This time, he corrected Joy Behar's views.
Are you excited about the royal wedding?
You can't even say it with a straight face. Am I excited about the royal family?
Yeah.
No.
The royal wedding.
No. I'm not excited about it. Listen, I've got nothing against the royal family, but I don't like any of that sort of...
Even when she tries to trap him with a tricky question, he answers it effortlessly.
When I was in England trying to do stand-up there, you can't say anything about the Queen. They have a fit, and they won't laugh. Is that true when you do it?
No, not anymore.
Not my style.
He responded with facts when she came for him.
No, anything. It's just, no.
Well, when you go on the Golden Globes, a lot of time you are politically incorrect and hilarious, of course.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about offence, isn't it? When people say they're offended, it's that, just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right.
He doesn't hold back.
Offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so you can't second-guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one. With comedy as well, I think you've got to deal with taboos. You know, you can't legislate against stupidity, otherwise you'll be doing nothing.
Ricky doesn't sugarcoat anything.
This year you didn't host, and do you miss the fact that this was the Weinstein year?
Oh, I was salivating. Honestly, I got an adrenaline rush thinking of, you know, what I could say and whether I'd have to go to jail.
At the end of the interview, he set the record straight.
I'm not doing it for the 200 egos in the room. I'm doing it for the 200 million people watching around who aren't winning awards, who aren't millionaires.
Even when the same old sexist tag comes up again, he still maintains his composure.
When you tell a woman who's, you know, that it's, you know, she looks old, that just hits a woman deep in the...
Who did I say that to?
I think you said something about the Sex and the City women, like about...
I said it was airbrushed, and I said, we know how old you are, girls. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza.
Yeah,
right?
No.
He has explained the joke so many times, but they keep bringing it up.
There's nothing wrong with being 50 or looking 50.
But you're not a woman. I get you.
But I don't think you lose your sexuality at 50.
I thought you were incredible.
I'm afraid if you look at this story, if that's what you say about them, heaven help me.
I was saying the poster was a lie.
Later in the interview, he told Barbara to back off when she crossed the line.
If you always tell the truth, you don't have to remember any lies. I don't think you can ever...
That's right.
I'll always tell the truth.
How's your love life?
Shut up.
He's married. Didn't he just get married?
When Hoda and Jenna asked him a cliche question, he didn't hold back with his response.
Just now, basics. That's it. Yeah, that is my... Yeah. That's my...
So, but are you into Harry? I think because he's British, like the superstar, you'd be into him. But are you into Harry?
Well, yeah, he's fine, but why do you think... Because he's British, I'm into him.
Kind of.
We've got as many idiots as you. I don't have to be into everyone British, do I?
You could there is something about it. Rebel Wilson.
Yeah.
Is it real that you did want to be a rapper, you and your sister?
Yeah, because there's no African Americans in Sydney. So, like, white people like to rap. And I had a little group with my sister Liberty.
Ricky knows how to be the funniest in a room.
I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
No, because you kept it... We worked together for a couple of days. And
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way? Yeah.
He also teased Ben Stiller.
I love the original series, so I have I have the Gorn head from the original series from the episode Arena where...
They know. I know, I'm just nodding. Oh, the Gorn head. The Gorn head. Okay.
He also had the funniest interview with Jonathan Ross.
A new series of extras starts this week. Congratulations on getting a second series, essentially, but also...
Congratulations on already fucking it up. It's next week, you moron.
But away from the cameras, we're the closest of friends.
He turns everything into a joke.
Do you think it's better than the last series? Is it
I think
how
it's
do you
funnier.
feel?
I think it's the funniest thing we've done. I mean, I don't know what better means. You're a film reviewer. You should know these words.
That was like a proper answer to a proper question there.
I know. So you'll cut it out?
No.
Even on the David Letterman show, he roasted it from the start of the interview.
Golden Globes Sunday night in California, and now here you are, Tuesday back in New York City. Thank you very much for coming back in time to be on the show. I appreciate that.
I was getting out of town quick anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Hollywood is never safe in his hands.
I did it the first time because I was sort of quite flattered, and it's a huge global audience for a comedian. I like writing gags. That's what I do. I did it a second time because I thought I could improve on the first. And I wasn't going to do it a third, but then lots of people were saying he'd never be invited back. So I did it to annoy them.
His Golden Globe moments were one of his highlights.
It's about your behavior on the Golden Globes.
Okay.
The references were golf, you playing golf, and your penis. Does that ring a bell?
What? Does what ring a bell?
Yeah.
It's a good party trick. Get me a bell and I'll do my best.
He had to roast him one last time.
Would you and your friend Stephen come to the grill room at the Savoy and we'd have lunch?
Yeah, we could have a grill. It's what's he going to be like in a couple of years? Because the last part of it usually is faster.
Dover Soul.
Dover Soul.
There you go.
What Grandad? Dover Soul.
Ellen DeGeneres has her own style of keeping guests on their toes, but Ricky was different.
You always have a beverage in your hand. You're drinking most of the night.
Yeah. If I didn't drink, I wouldn't be brave enough to say some of the things I'm going to say.
I see. So at what hour do you start drinking before the show?
Well, it starts very early.
He says any and everything on his mind.
I probably have a little one going about. Well, last time was your guy on the red carpet that gave me a cold beer.
Yes.
That was at the Emmys.
Yes.
And he saved my life. He had this lovely cold beer and he had some weird glasses. It was odd.
He doesn't fall in her trap.
Oh, I had a drink, just me and the cat. You know.
She didn't drink.
She didn't drink, no, that would be animal cruelty.
It would.
Yeah. In fact, her watching me drunk is pretty cruel, I imagine, to a cat.
She pushed again, but Ricky handled it effortlessly.
Look, she's actually looking away in disgust.
Yeah, disgusted by it.
She's... Right.
What's on your head?
He ends it with a roast.
I work out nearly every day. I work out about 5, and I do it sort of, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just so I can then go and eat pizza and drink beer. It's like a reward. As I'm running, I'm thinking, that's 1 beer, that's 2 beers. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
He knows how to make his interviews entertaining.